Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Secretary of State has been consistent, if nothing else, in denying the aspirations of the Scottish Parliament to offer the people of Scotland a choice between remaining in a Brexit Britain or taking control of their own affairs. Indeed, he made it a central plank of his party's election campaign last month. In that election, the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party received 11.6% of the votes. Given that only 1 in 9 people support his proposals, isn't it time to demonstrate some grace and humility and stop behaving like a colonial overlord?
Well, I think that, Mr. Speaker, if grace and humility is required, it comes from the SNP in the fact that they still fail to recognise that in the 2017 general election, on which Brexit was a key issue, their vote fell by more than 500,000 and they lost 21 seats.
Tommy Shepherd.
Mr. Speaker, I think many of us do appreciate that this may well be the Secretary of State's last outing in this chamber in his current role, so his mind may be somewhat distracted. But he must surely recognise that circumstances have now changed. His party is about to elect a leader and force upon us a Prime Minister hell-bent on a no-deal Brexit. If that happens, will he continue to refuse the right of the Scottish Parliament to consult people in Scotland on their own future?
Mr. Speaker, I understand the Scottish Parliament is going to be consulting people through a People's Assembly process, although I don't agree with it. When we have a Scottish Parliament with 129 elected representatives, I feel that is the forum in which these matters should be discussed. But the honourable gentleman is wrong in the way that he characterises the Conservative leadership candidates. Those candidates have made it clear that their preference would be to leave the EU with a deal.